His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Tyronn Lue. Dave, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, can make all the difference, not taking anything away. I'd say he'd be surprised if his guys didn't shoot a high percentage from outside. Pretty confident.
You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. First free throw is good.
And Smitty, you know what Pat Beverly is going to bring every night. A fearless, ferocious, at times almost sociopathic level of intensity. And this guy just does not take a possession off.
You know, he's one of those guys I would have to question even playing with him. He plays so hard. I know I hate playing against him.
Both free throws good from Beverly.
Patrick Beverly is a tone setter. Someone who doesn't back down from anyone. I admire his confidence.
Whoa, hammering it in.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Beverly. Back to Williams. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Leonard gets it to go.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Harris's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Beverly, and he dunks it down.
It's amazing everything Leonard gives you, including the eyes to find the open man.
Brown outside. Irving against Beverly for 3. Harris. The rebound by Ibaka. Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. They get the rebound. Batum, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Irving. And again, it's the Nets missing. Clippers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And it's Williams finishing it off.
We know Beverly's ability as a defender, but don't underestimate his ability as a distributor. He has good vision.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
You know, when you talk to Kyrie, smart guy, cerebral guy, thinks about the game at the highest level.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Leonard. Lays it up and banks it in. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Irving's shot is good. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 6-point game. That one, no good. Good D by Harden. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. For 3, Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
A silky smooth playmaker. Irving on time and on point.
Pass to Ibaka. Back to Beverly. Irving against Williams. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. To the inside, Batum goes back up. Here's Ibaka, and it's blocked by Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan is a force on defense. Tough to finish when he's lurking.
For three, Harris, and again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
Schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at Brooklyn, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
Well, I think for Brooklyn, the step forward they've taken this season has been a giant one. I thought they'd be an improved team, but I had no idea they could be this good.
And you're not alone. How could anyone have predicted this? Nobody thought they'd be such serious contenders this deep into the season.
The Clippers trail. Now Leonard. 29 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
Glass shoot. He really racked up on the boards out there.
Here to start.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. Bring to the free players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set. And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
And there's the pass to Leonard. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Luwawu is checked in for James Harden. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Morris is checked in. Beverly against Irving. Down 2 points with his first shot this game.
We've seen Kadar steadily increase his three-point shots. Terrific accuracy here.
Here's Irving. Green breaking loose. Jordan the pass to Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. Fires the 3. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. A nice shot by Jordan.
What I like about that play, DeAndre Jordan not just looking to corral the miss, he's looking to finish the job.
Now, here's Kennard. Defense right on him. Here's Beverly. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
On its way from Irving for 2, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Clippers trail by 5. Swiped away, unhindered, going all the way. On up the court.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. Harris against Leonard, beyond the arc. And that one is off. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise. In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Pass to Green, and Green slams it in.
That play is made because of Kyrie's vision and his willingness to share the basketball.
46 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Beverly feeling it out a bit. Here's Leonard. Another miss by Leonard.
High percentage look for him, but bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Harris kicks to Irving. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Terrific body control from Kyrie and the showtime finish.
Brooklyn shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
One shot.
Seconds left to play in the first. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. "16 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Leonard against Harris. Nobody near Leonard. Another miss by Leonard.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverly about his throwback style.
Old school basketball. You know, and it's fun, and it's light. Fans deserve it on both sides. You know, it's good old-fashioned basketball. You know, it's all a part of the game. We're both trying to win, and that's what people want to see. Hard-nosed, edgy basketball.
Now, pound for pound, Greg, Beverly may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it. Absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Reggie Jackson. Marcus Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Zubats in at center. The Clippers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The first one falls. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Brooklyn shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Harris drops them both. Here's Jackson. Down low. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Kennard.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
Pass to Luwawu. Harris outside. Here's Luwawu. Kennard covering. No good from Luwawu.
And at his peak, Reggie Jackson is one of the better guards in the league. He still got that confidence.
Yes, he does. Injuries slowed him down, but still able to create his shot anytime he wants.
Now let's check out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA. 5th, the Clippers.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
The Nets have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. And he knocks down the first one.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And so Irving nails both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Jackson down low, covered by Irving, and Jackson throws it down hard.
A decisive finish for Reggie Jackson at the rim.
Right side, Green. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one following a loss to Brookly.
And it seemed inevitable that they were going to lose that game with how they struggled, but in the end, they had an opportunity to win it.
It was just an off game for them, to say the least, but to almost pull it out was impressive in its own right.
The pass to Luwawu. It's Jordan on the wing. Here's Luwawu. For 3, Harris, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul. The Nets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. Lou Williams is checked in for the Clippers. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's Williams with the drive, and it's Williams finishing it off.
The thing about Lou Williams, he sort of glides around, then suddenly he hits the turbojet.
Here's Harden. The Clippers grab the miss. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Takes a 3. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Williams.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Here's Luwawu. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 15-6 run. Shots good by Williams.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Nets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Irving drives in. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Jackson. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Passes it to Zubac. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged. And everything has to be earned.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Jackson drives in, and Jackson.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Count that one. Irving's got 8 here in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Clippers trail by 3. Williams scanning the floor. The teardrop falls in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Harden with the stuff.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. The 19-foot shot. Williams can't hit. Brooklyn leading by 3. Harris passes to Green. Kicks it to Harden. And Harden with the stop.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down.
Harden's gone 80% from the field. 4 of 5. Los Angeles making a switch here. Batum's checked in. So a moment now to see the story for Kyrie Irving.